All right, folks, the moment you've been waiting for if you watched yesterday's show. This is our hand to start today. Day 3 of our weekly challenge with the robots. We're playing imps. We're playing best hand, and it went past a club to us. This is a hand that might be too strong to actually overcall at the one level. But I really, in situations where my shape is this crazy, I'm really confident that the auction's not going to go all pass if I overcall one spade. In fact, it might be really high by the time it gets back to us, and we'll find out if that's true. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So one spade, club a spade, double, showing hearts, 3 hearts, showing extra value. Wow. And 4 hearts. We could bid 4 diamonds and show this. I could bid 3 spades also and show a very strong hand. Lots of ways we can go about this. We could bid 4 spades here and hope we just kind of buy this contract. That shows 17 high card points. I mean, that's pretty close. The problem is if we have a diamond fit, we might just be kicking that out of the way without a spade fit. But here, I'm just going to be aggressive and just, okay. So now we're in a spot where we don't know what the heck to do because it went 4 spades, double on our left, 5 hearts. What would you guys do? Take a moment and think about what you would do. What I really want to do is go back and bid 4 diamonds and then bid 4 spades over 4 hearts. That's what I really want to do because then I can get my whole hand out. But I kind of chose to make a tactical bid hoping I could just buy it or maybe even play 4 spades doubled, which is a reasonable – if partner has something reasonable, we might make it. And when – I'll tell you this. When I'm playing with robots, especially when I'm playing with them, when we double for penalty and we're wrong, the robot will usually pull. So that could be what's happening here. I'm not saying I want to bid, but the one thing I want you to recognize is you don't want to double here. Double may be perfect. You might get it a bunch of tricks. But considering that West made a penalty double for spades and East pulled after opening clubs and being really aggressive in hearts, they might have the same sort of shape we have. They could have 6 clubs and 5 hearts and no spades, right? So in this situation, I'm not going to bid. I'm going to be confident I showed a really good hand in spades because that's exactly what I did, right? Partner knows I have this sort of hand. They don't necessarily know I'm 6'5", but I have an easy lead. Sorry, I should have led the king because I'm playing with the robots. There is our lesson to be had, folks. I've never been more happy to get my ace of spades roughed. But again, king of spades with the robots. Sorry, I'm just so used to leading ace from ace king. That's why we can't double for penalty because our spade tricks might not be good. Now, that doesn't make me super happy because that means partner had 5 spades and didn't bid. So this could be really bad. And the diamond situation doesn't look perfect, but it looks like it's manageable, especially with partner having 5 spades. If they're short diamonds, wow, we're making 5 spades. So here, heart to the king and ace, yuck. Let's see. We're just going to count Declare's hand. They had at least 6 hearts, looks like. I'm sorry, they didn't have at least 6 hearts. They have at least 4 hearts. They have a lot of clubs, obviously. And pitching something they don't necessarily need to pitch. And here we're in an end play situation, folks. We can lead a spade, give a slough and a rough, or we could lead a diamond and just set up a diamond trick for them over there. Or we can give our partner a little rough, and now we're beating this a couple of tricks. I wonder what we would have done in spades, folks. It looks like partner did have those short diamonds, which is really poor for us, which means 11 tricks. I guess they made a good pull of 5 hearts. Let's look at this thing. My goodness. It's almost the impossible dream over there, folks. Partner has a 0 count, but we're cold for 5 spades. We can draw 2 rounds of trump, and all we really need to do is rough 2 diamonds in dummy because the king of diamonds falls. Is that right? Yeah. We'll play ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, right? We'll come back to our hand, rough a diamond, and now the king falls. Queen drops the jack, and that's 11 rippers and 5 spades, folks. Wow, crazy. I'm glad we went plus, but here, I think, you know what I think, folks? If we doubled the 5 hearts, maybe partner would have pulled the 5 spades, and that would have been our win there. We would have gotten doubled and gone plus 850 or something, but whatever. We'll take that. We went plus. Obviously, we could do better if we see all the hands, or maybe even bid differently here. But I don't know how us bidding spades once at the once at the 1 level, and once at the 4 level doesn't get partner to bid, but I guess we'll be happy with some sort of plus. Look at this hand, folks. This is an easy one. 1 no trump. Ooh, what's redouble by a partner? This is a what we call a run out sequence, folks. When we open 1 no trump and it goes double, frequently this could be conventional, right? But the robots happen to play something called Capoletti, which reserves this double for a penalty bid. So this double says, hey, I have at least a hand as good as yours or better, and I'm playing for business. I mean, I have a really good hand, and if partner has a long minor, I might want to play 1 no trump sometimes, but I am deathly afraid of this position. And also, I know partner doesn't have much. This is a hey partner, I want you to bid one of these minors because I have a long minor that I want to play in. So our response is always clubs, because if it's clubs, we want them to pass, and if it's diamonds, they will correct here, and they didn't. So we're playing clubs, and thank you, partner. Wow. I mean, maybe we should have played 1 no trump double because it looks like we're safe and the clubs might provide 6 tricks. But here, I'm super happy to be in clubs because I'm going to take my diamond losers from 3 down to 1. And my spade losers were always going to be 1. And now I just have to figure out what's going on in hearts. All right, we'll play the ace of clubs. And even worse, clubs are 3-0. Okay, great. Queen 10 on side, but no way we can finesse that out, folks. The 10 is just going to promote to a trick. So here we're just going to take our heart finesse, and maybe that 9 or something of hearts could be relevant at some point. And we'll see what's happening. There it is. Boom. They like to cover those honors, folks. And when they split the jack and then they play the 10, have we lost that queen of clubs yet? Yeah, we haven't. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. There it is. Making 2 tricks, giving them the queen plus 110. All right, partner, thanks. All right, I guess in doubling no trump, let's look at what they did there. They have a good hand, right? They have 15. They would much prefer to, I think, they'd much prefer to bet, I would say. They want to play this hand, I think, in this situation, because think of it from their perspective. If it does go double, all pass. I mean, they might lose the first 6 club tricks, and really, what are they going to lead? They're going to lead a spade. We're going to take 1 spade, 6 clubs for 7, usually, right? And the ace of hearts for 8. As it turns out, though, queen 10 third of clubs is over here, so we don't get 6 clubs, and in fact, 1 no trump is doomed if they do well and lead spades. All right. Let's take a look at another hand here, or at least a sneak preview of tomorrow. I'm interested. I think 5. I mean, we pushed them to the highest level. If they get to play 4 spades with our cards, though, on board 5, and let me remind you of that. Let's just sneak back over there. Maybe on a different auction, we buy it for 4 spades, and now we just crush them, right? So here could be a swing on that board. We'll find out on Friday. Here's tomorrow's event. Take a look. What do you think we're going to do? Find out on Thursday, folks. I'll see you then.